What if I told you that Khabib and Khamzat aren't Russian? At least not ethnically. Since fighters from Russia have been dominating in MMA, many in the West, due to ignorance, began attributing their success solely to ethnic Russians. But the reality is different. Majority of those fighters come from the North Caucasus and aren't actually ethnic Russians. Ethnic Russians would be fighters like Fyodor, yet people still think they are Russian and say they look Russian. They're just Muslim. Well, the DNA of these people clearly differentiates them from Russians. Ethnic Russians are just like other Eastern Europeans, are mainly of Slavic descent, albeit with some minor Finno-Ugrian admixture in certain regions. Chechens, meanwhile, at 65%, are mostly of native North Caucasus descent, which is predominantly that of a Caucasus hunter-gatherer, and with minor Anatolian farmer admixture. 30% of Chechen ancestry is derived from Sarmatians, who were a nomadic Scythian group that frequently populated the Caucasus, with Alans being their descendants. The remaining 5% of ancestry can vary individually, but it's usually Turkic. Dagestanis, meanwhile, are harder to pinpoint as they are comprised of many different ethnic groups, but the main groups, such as Avar and Dargan, differ from Chechens in that they have less of Caucasus hunter-gatherer ancestry and actually have close to 50% of Yamnaya steppe Indo-European ancestry. Their share of Turkic ancestry is non-existent. Finally, major Dagestani ethnic groups also have about 10% of Iranian Neolithic farmer ancestry, but that is most likely due to proximity of Dagestan to Azerbaijan, which was at certain points the home of the ruling dynasties of Iran.